What's up, guys? Today I'll be taking you through a back workout on how to grow your back. So we are starting off with some assisted pull-ups. I think this is a great warm-up to get blood flowing and start getting your back warmed up, ready to attack this back workout for heavy rows. Heavy sets come our way soon. Pull-ups. I feel like a lot of lifters, when they get into the gym, they just forget pull-ups. Before you were even exposed to the gym, you heard about pull-ups and push-ups. But when you go to the gym, you stop doing them. You just do lat pull-downs. So I like to incorporate pull-ups. Now, what I just showed on screen, what I replayed there was how I engaged my lats. Now, when you watched it, what I ended up doing, the movement was I pushed my elbows forward and in, therefore engaging my lats before the movement. That is a great cue you can use yourself on every single pull-up or pull-down exercise. Something that, my coach taught me and really helped me engage and grow my lats throughout my career in bodybuilding. So, yeah, like I was saying, man, a lot of people forget the pull-ups. It's a different movement than pull-downs. Kind of works a little bit of different muscles. It's not going to hit the exact same contractions as a pull-down. It's the kind of opposite. You're pulling up rather than pulling down. And you know what? If you get good at pull-ups, if you could start doing pulls with some weight on your body for 12 reps, you should have a good back. There's no way you should have a bad back. So start doing your damn pull-ups. Now, going into some row movements. We started off with a chest-supported single-arm low row. What we are targeting here is our lower lat. We're just trying to build some thickness, some density. Now, here I'm training my friend James. James is a very strong lifter. That's something I'm trying to pick up in my off-season training. For the next time I step on stage, I think by having some more strength in all around every single body part will build some good density to my muscles. So, having a good training partner for that, I'm picking up that off him. And I think for me, he's picking up some of my cues and techniques and the mind muscle connection, little hacks I can give him. So here we go. We can see I'm not using the seat pad on the machine. Now, why is that? Well, since we're targeting the lower lat, when I sat the machine down for myself, I wasn't in a good position to really engage and target my lat on the contraction. So I said, you know what? Let me stand up, put my hand a little bit lower than the suggested padding on this grip, and therefore I can target my lower lat like I want. So it felt really good here. This was my first set. It was a little bit light, so I did one working set with a lighter load. I think I got like 14 or 13 reps here. And then this next set here, we added a 25-pound plate for a little bit heavier. And I felt the drastic difference in, just the connection in this heavier set. The connection definitely wasn't as superior or close to even the previous set. But you know what? That's something I'm trying to let go of as I train heavier to just build that strength overall. So, yeah, there we go. Next movement here. You're going to see James is kind of doing almost an identical movement than the last one. It's still a low row, and he's doing a single arm here. So he's doing heavy. He's going 4 plates here. And due to me seeing the very close similarities in these two movements, I know I didn't want to do that, which is totally fine. We're training with each other, we're pushing each other, and we're trying the best to make each other grow. So I said, you know what, James, I like that you like to do that, but you know what? I'm not going to do that. I want to go a low to high row, and I want to try to build, this upper back here. So that's what I did, and doing, 2 hands, couldn't do 4 plates. I couldn't go that heavy on this, but it was still a heavier load for me to get 8 to 10 reps. And it felt amazing, man. A machine, I never had this machine in any gym I trained at back at Jersey. So, trying to utilize these new machines down here, I think will definitely help grow some potential new muscle tissue or build up some lacking body parts in my upper back. Now, going into some more pull down, quote unquote, more width movements, we went into some neutral grip pull downs, wider than shoulder width, but we have our grip being neutral. Why? We just saw this old school bar. We were like, let's fucking use it. Let's have some fun. So when James does pull downs here, you can see he uses a bit of momentum, which, is it wrong? No. It's not wrong. But when I like to do pull downs, I like to really make sure I'm just isolating and using the muscles I want to engage, which are my lats, my back. I'm not trying to use my body weight to, swing down the weight for 20% of my 20% of the range of motion. I just want to make sure my lats are being the muscles, pulling this weight down. So also pay very close attention to the bar pathway, the difference between me and James's set. My bar pathway is going straight down right in front of me. It's not going back towards my clavicle like James's was. I feel like, going straight down is targeting more of your lats. And then going a little bit more back is kind of like a pull down row, essentially. But once again here, it was heavy enough where I went past failure with my training partner It was a great set, you know. It was great. Felt good. Looked great. So there we go. We're going to pullovers next. And I'm going to give some of my own philosophy here in training, you know, in the gym. Maybe you could take some advice. Maybe you think I'm wrong. But my belief is this. No machine is built perfectly for your body, you know. I think that everyone can agree for that. So obviously they have the seat adjustable to, you know, for your height. So this way you can utilize the machine to engage the muscles you want to engage properly. But I also think, you know, you can potentially do more than just like adjust the seat. So for example, this pullover has 2 areas to grip. You have the elbow pads, and then you also have the bar up top to hold on to. Now, when me and James use the elbow pads and try to grip up top, it just wasn't fully getting the contraction I felt before in a pullover. So I manipulated a bit. I was like, you know what, let's try some different grips here. So in the second set, we did a drop set here. I told James, let's hold the bar, just the bar up top. Fuck the elbow pads, who needs them? So we grip the bar up top. We use the cue by pushing our elbows forward and in, and we felt a way better contraction. So I feel like it's a lot of things you can do with a lot of different machines. You know, for example, say, a chest fly, you know? You can turn your body the other way and do a single arm chest fly, and you can potentially feel a better contraction than just doing it standardly. So maybe use that in your training if you want to. If you can feel things better by manipulating it, absolutely go do it. So into the what we did here, we did 3 sets. We did 2 straight heavy sets, with the last set being a back off about half the weight. We did 4 plates for the heavy sets, and the back off was 2 plates. It was towards the end of our workout. Me and James had a little intermission of just chatting about food, diet, tax. So we wanted to get some blood flow going back into our lats. So we definitely did that drop set to help get our pump back a little bit. So that's also a good thing about having a training partner, man. I mean, I know sometimes I like training alone. Sometimes I got to train better like that. But I will say sometimes it gets boring, you know, when you have a buddy there to kind of push you. You guys are just chatting, you know, hopefully focusing on task of the workout. It just brings good energy, man, if you don't want to come back in that gym, hang out, crush the fucking weights and grow with your buddy. So, another good cue for this. Now, obviously in a pullover, it's pulling over my head. And what could happen in that? I could raise my sternum. And what does that do? It doesn't let the stretch be as good of a stretch. So how do we, God damn it, I wish my fucking grammar was better. Basically, when I'm stretching, I am flexing my abs, therefore pushing my body down while my lats stretch up, therefore having a greater stretch. Final movement of this back workout, we ended with a close grip pull down. This was a unique machine. I just never seen him like a lat pull down with like a back pad like this. So I wanted to utilize that as much as I can. I was like, let me lean back and pull this as forward as I can and feel it in my lower lats, which I definitely did. But once again, like look at this here. Every single pull down, James likes using momentum. He likes going heavy, using momentum. And then same thing with me. Every single pull down, I like to use just my lats. I don't like to use momentum. I like to be as strict as possible. So, you know, maybe in some future videos you'll see me using a little bit more momentum, trying to get a little bit stronger. Maybe this will aid in more density to my back. But it was very solid. You know, I've always trained this way. So, you know, is it right? Is it wrong? Who knows? But just want to see if different training styles, you know, different aggression, different types of weight loads will, you know, change up some things, like add some more density to my back. But this is it for the back workout. It was a very good one. It was simple. We had 2 rows, 2 pull downs, and a pullover. No traps. I think back is just such a big body part to hit, you know, even biceps with it. I don't do that. I like to just focus on back because it's, you know, a fourth of your body. Hope you guys enjoyed. A little back to the bicep for you guys. See you in the next one. I'm going to keep it 100 with you. This is my post-workout meal. 200 grams of Fruity Pebbles. It's 177 grams of carbs from cereal and 50 grams of protein from a shake. I always do this post-workout just because it's super easy to eat. And I'll be honest, a little bit more. It isn't just my post-workout meal I do this. It's maybe like 3 meals a day. But looks like it's working. Got anything to say? Is that true?
I mean, we just went out and bought like 8 boxes of cereal, so.
Wait, hang on. So there's some, these are all empty. And then we restocked on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and there's one that I just used that was right there. What?
You just said we restocked. I don't eat that cereal.
Okay, so make it seem worse.
You restocked. You need to tell them I restocked.
They look kind of chatty. This meal, we just got some rotisserie chicken. And I'm gonna superset with more cereal.